Quick Shots with your hosts,
Bob Katie.
And John Piccirillo.
Hello and welcome to Bob and John's Quick Shots.
Welcome aboard, folks.
Hello.
Jay distracted me. He's got off the chair. He's like,
I'm having a
I'm like,
mess today.
what's going on?
I'm trying my brightest shirt ever for the show. The brightest shirt.
Well, the last
ever.
one, it was like camouflage.
I was same color as the green screen.
Yeah, that was crazy.
And I was
pretty close tonight.
close to invisible. Let's see what this looks like. I wore it to kind of show off my tan a little. That's what the bright
Probably
shirts
looks
are all
like
about. You know?
bright yellow.
Really pops, you know? What I'm saying?
Pops.
It pops.
Pops.
That's a print term. Really makes it pop.
All right, you primitive screwheads, listen up.
Time to make the chimmy fucking chongas.
You can find us at bobandjohnspodcast@gmail.com, on iTunes or buzzsprout.com, or
At Loose and Buttery on the Twitter and Instagram or Periscope.
And on our YouTube channel, our Facebook page at Bob and John's Super Duper Variety Power Hour. Also on Untapped at Jay's Brew and Brewmaster Pick with 2 C's.
Yeah, baby.
woohoo! I thought we'd get that right out of the way because you have a story.
I know.
You've been building the story, holding the story from the weekend.
Ooh.
Yeah. Well, I'm pretty fucking sure I got hit by lightning. That's what happened. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Either that or I got so scared it felt like I got hit by lightning. Like, I've been thinking about how to explain it to the listeners because I can't say what I'm going to do to show you what my body did when this all went down.
Oh, this should be good.
So I was up to the lake and I was all by myself, which is really weird now that I'm older and like I take meds and I hurt myself a lot. I never used to ever. Oh,
Sorry.
Excuse me while I whip this out.
I never really worried about the fact that I was alone and something could happen. You know what I mean? So it never crossed my mind until recently. Probably because my parents haven't been going up because my dad's on hold for this procedure that's going down in September. So up there, if something goes,
It's a while.
bad, you're too far away to be messing around while he's not in top shape. You know. So maybe part of that is me thinking like, holy shit, something could happen to me too. You know what I mean? But anyway, I was up there Friday night and Saturday night. Sunday, my parents came up just for the day with Samantha. And so Saturday night, it was getting a little windy, and I could hear rumblings in the distance. You know, it wasn't like anything really close by.
That was more Saturday afternoon, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was just, I don't know.
Evening?
In the middle there. It was still daylight. It wasn't nighttime.
Yeah.
So
It was
still
going
daytime.
for 5 because actually that's when we were at the wedding.
Yeah. So it's been windy all day, but now it's starting to get dark. And I'm hearing nothing loud, nothing close by. I hadn't seen any lightning at this point. And I go, because I like weather. I don't know what it is, humans. A lot of people do it in our building. When it pours and you can hear it, people go running for the front of the building. They want to watch. Just natural human nature. I don't know. But so I head out to the deck. And I'm just standing in front of the screen for the sliding glass door in front of the deck. And all at once, there was no timing it. It was all at once. And the flash was right in front of my face. And my body shook, like it was shaking like that. That's really, it just came out of nowhere and scared the fucking shit out of me. And I was going like, and I turned around to get away from the door. And I almost couldn't walk. I was like, nothing in my head was working right for like 10 seconds. I just either got hit or I got scared shitless. Oh, wow. It was an experience.
Did you poop yourself?
No, no.
Wow.
I think I would have tightened up.
Came out your mouth.
I know. Oh, it was frightening.
Wow.
Thunder Buddies for life, right, Johnny?
Yeah.
All right, come on, let's sing the thunder song.
Yeah.
When you hear the sound of thunder, don't you get too scared. Just grab your thunder buddy and say these magic words. Fuck you, thunder! You can suck my dick. You can't get me thunder, cause you're just God's farts.
Oh, I had to have that one.
Wow.
That's a good one.
Wow.
After I settled down, I went and checked out that song. And I wanted to learn the whole thing, but I didn't quit it.
Wow.
Oh, it was wicked. And then, right after that, it started to hail. I haven't seen hail in a long time. And I took picture. I got a picture. I don't have my phone with me. They were good size, man.
They'll be behind us.
Yeah. Yeah. It was a pretty good size. And it's good comparison because it's in my hand. Because I just walked out and grabbed a couple.
Wow.
When's the last time you saw hail? Like significant hail that you were like, oh my God.
A couple of years ago.
Yeah.
It doesn't happen all the time, you know? Like Samantha. She was like, hail? I don't know if she's seen it.
Might not have. We had a hailstorm through here a couple of years ago where it fucked up a lot of people did insurance claims and stuff for roofs and cars and stuff.
Oh, yeah. Cars. Beat the shit out of a car.
Well, yeah, you would think.
Wow. So you're okay? No other adverse effects?
No.
That's good.
No, that's what I was waiting for. That's what got me. I was thinking later, like,
Sounds like a test subject. I was waiting for it.
that's how they, when my dad had to go, was in the hospital, AFib means your heart's out of time,
Right.
kind of. And they shock it
Yeah,
to get it
that's
back
what
in
my
time.
mom has.
So I
Back in the
got
rhythm,
thinking,
yeah.
I'm like, holy crap, that could alter the way my heart works.
Yeah.
I better get the phone working.
Oh, shit.
Actually, our plumber, Jeff Bryant, who's my wife knows, he got struck twice by lightning.
Wow.
People have been hit and didn't die, so that's why I
Well,
don't
he's
know.
still living. Yeah.
I don't know what it's supposed to feel like.
If you get struck twice.
Why do you want that beer so bad?
Because he's thirsty, dummy.
Gotta hold it up. Gotta hold it up to the microphone a little better. But that's how I get the all the time. And it goes all over my iPad. Nasty.
Damn, that's nasty.
Oh, I just heard about that. Because every year I contemplate going to Log Bay Day. 'Cause I've been to
Yeah.
one, and it's a ton of fun.
No.
But I heard something happened that night.
Yeah.
Oh, at Lake George?
Yeah.
The accident?
Yeah, there was an accident, killed a 9-year-old girl.
Yeah. Mother's still in the hospital.
Yeah.
And they didn't even realize they hit anything.
Right. I don't get it.
Idiots.
How do you not know you
Wow.
hit something?
They didn't stop.
Obviously, it was probably.
Oh.
But the thing that's weird is they said both boats sustained damage.
They showed both of them.
One of them had 7 people in it. It didn't look like
Yeah.
it probably should have had 7
It
people
was
in
it was a Garwood, which was probably like a 25-foot. They're the wooden
Yeah.
replicas of the old
Yeah.
boats.
That's what I was
that are-
picturing, kind of.
Yeah, and then the other one was like a 21-foot cutty, like a Chris Craft or
Yeah.
something like that. And that had a large gash down the underside of the bow.
People
What the
shouldn't
wooden
be-
boat look like? Because they went right
He
over.
drove over the middle of it. It was just those are built so well. It just gashed the center.
Yeah.
Pretty much. I mean, you could see where where it went, but it just basically broke the gunnels on both sides.
I mean, the prop would have hit.
But oh yeah, you
Something.
could see where they just basically jumped it. Is what happened.
Yeah.
They were probably just going fast enough to.
Yep.
He's fucked.
Yeah, they said they didn't realize they hit anything.
I'm surprised they let him walk out.
And there was nobody in the boat called 911. I guess there was a bunch of people on that boat. So, and they were at Log Bay Day. They said so.
Oh, that's not going to be good.
No,
They did
I'm surprised they
blood
let
work.
him walk out, to be honest.
Well, they
with you.
did blood work. It was 12 hours later when he reported to the sheriff's department. So, he voluntarily did blood work and he's cooperating. The guy who says he was driving.
Yeah, but after 12 hours out, I'm not much.
Yeah, and who do they know who's really driving, too, and everything?
Yeah,
It's
right. So, well, they're asking if anybody had video or pictures of the Log Bay Day to send them into the sheriff's department, so they can try
That's
and
going to be a
do an
long...
I
investigation.
know. Well,
Yeah.
I know for a fact people frown on you taking pictures and video stuff. So it's not as common as you would think to have
Yeah.
a lot of. I mean, I see it. You can go on YouTube and find
Yeah,
some movies.
right.
People do it, but especially girls they feel like it's kind of a place they can do what they want. And that's why guys like going there too.
Well, they should realize nowadays that ain't going to happen anywhere.
Believe me, though, you get a lot of shit for busting out the camera. Trust me. That's all I'm saying. I'm not defending it. I'm not saying it's right or wrong. You'd be surprised at how much feedback you get from both sexes about it. It's just a thing there.
Well, they should not be shocked if it does end up.
I think they're trying to keep it going because, I'm surprised it's lasted as many years as it did because there's usually at least
Something
one
happens.
death right around it. That's
Well, they got to stop. Number one, it's hard enough for a lot of people just to navigate on the lake during daylight hours sober. So now you're putting them probably drunk at night to navigate.
Right.
the only thing.
I mean, Jesus.
The only thing that
Just
I haven't
asking for
heard
trouble.
any feedback about, and I haven't seen it reported in the news, is whether or not either one of the boats had their navigation lights on.
I don't know. They didn't say.
They didn't. So and I've been out on the lake and made the bad mistake of going too fast,
Yeah.
and I did hit ground.
Yeah.
But
Well, it amazes
at
me.
night, and you can't see if nobody's got a boat. I could see how an accident like that could happen if nobody had their lights on. But
Well, with
you
us-
shouldn't be out there without your lights.
With us being right next to Lanzie's there, I mean, that place is a zoo when they do the fireworks. The water is just and I just look when they all take off and
Oh, yeah.
all the assholes take off. They gun it and it's like, really? How come somebody not dead yet? You
Yeah.
know what I mean?
Yeah.
Northville used to be like that too. We always just go down for the fireworks. That was the same way. Just when they're done, it's like
Yeah.
all I see is
It's like-
red and green and white lights going everywhere.
And you just wonder how people don't die in that situation or get really
And they'll have one guy with a spotlight blinding everybody.
Yeah. Oh, I just sit there at the end of the dock and I'm like, oh, these assholes. It's going to be fucked up. Then you always see like there's like 2 or 3 people at the very end that just all by themselves. I'm like, oh, the smart people. They just sat there and waited for all the assholes to leave.
Yeah, I'm not in a rush usually.
Yeah. It's like, Jesus Christ. It's a horde of people. A massive horde.
Those ones I had gone to a couple years in a row, the guy does it. He's maybe a mile away from the bridge towards Sand Island. And I forget what he does, but he has a huge fireworks show every year, big one. And the first year I went, it was the first fireworks show I've ever went to on a boat, let alone be a captain of it. So I noticed I was a little closer than the rest of the boats. And by the end, the finale was literally raining stuff on me. That's how underneath it I was, So it was that was my own fault. Other than that show's so great. When you're that close to, you'd be basically right underneath it. It was pretty amazing.
We
And
used
he
to-
spent a lot of money on that show.
We used to go out to Bolt Castle at the Thousand Islands and by Alexandria Bay, and it was like the amazing, more than the amazing thing of that is going back to my brother's camp.
Yeah.
As a little kid, you're looking at this way, everything at night, and then you just turn around, and all of a sudden you're just like, you're just next to a ship. It's like, and I mean a ship.
Oh yeah,
It's
that's
like,
crazy up there. That was wild thing. I remember the first time I went up there with my parents. That was like nuts.
when I took the jet skis up the first time, and we put the jet skis in.
Like a
No. It's like it makes you. It
ant
makes
floating on a turd.
It makes the Sagandaga feel like a puddle.
Yeah.
You're like
Oh, I know,
you
it's
feel
funny.
ocean bound in
Yeah.
a way. Like channels are friggin' huge. And we went on the jet ski and afterwards we thought about it like that was really dumb going close to the ship. If we just fell off, you'd have right through. We weren't that bright until about 5 seconds. We all stopped and went, "Wow, that was dumb." You know what I mean? But sometimes you can't help yourself.
I know. How close?
And the funny thing is, at night especially, those friggin' ships like sneak up.
Yeah.
It's like all of a sudden you're just like your next.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah, they're like quiet.
Yeah, it's fucking crazy. It is so crazy. It really gives you like just a out of control feeling that I don't like. You know what I mean? Like at all. It's like freaking crazy. Yeah, that was crazy up there.
Well, the engine is probably pretty far back there.
Yeah.
Oh, you could see the
prop wash.
the prop wash. I mean, it was like crazy.
Yeah. Oh,
I mean, we thought we were a safe distance away, but then we thought about it afterwards. And I mean, if we'd fallen off, we probably wouldn't have fallen in. But it's like, wow, it was even a little bit more uncomfortable.
Yeah.
It's like a monster truck on a speed bump.
When we were up there on the jet skis, that's when I was dating the Ukrainian there. And if we went to this beach on one side of the island, and on the other side was Canada. So we were going around on the other side and everything, and we were stopped for a second and everything. And I said, I remember telling her, "You piss me off. I'll drop you off in Canada. Try to get home. They'll ship you back to the Ukraine."
Excuse me while I whip this out.
She probably liked that a lot.
No,
a lot of points there.
I don't think she thought about it. So like, yeah, you're in Canada now.
Tangier. So I'm assuming that's a tangerine.
Yes, you're very perceptive.
Southern tier tangerine.
Tangerine IPA. Welcome to one if you'd like.
Oh yeah,
It's very good.
it's looking delicious.
Hello, cutie pie.
Cutie pie.
Oh,
What?
nothing.
Oh, I thought you just remembered something.
No, that was my nose hitting the microphone. That's what it was. Yeah, so this week by the time this comes up, we're going to be a couple weeks past, but we'll have two. What do you call it?
In the can.
2 in the can.
2 in the can.
I knew it. I'm surrounded by assholes.
So what would the equivalent be of
Jesus.
2 in the pink and 1 in the stink if you get 2 in the can?
What an asshole! What an asshole!
That's talent.
That's talent.
What an asshole!
2 in the can, a thumb in the pink.
What an asshole!
No, what I was saying is showings. We've had 2 showings by.
Everything that guy just says is bullshit. Thank you.
That's good.
Well, I've had 2 showings on this house, so you never know when the next time they're gonna. They're
Total wrong way with that, didn't I?
How did they do that? What?
No, nothing. I just realized
You
that you were
did.
talking about showings. I thought you were talking about the show. Sorry.
Oh, no, all I heard was 2 in the can. That's all I know.
John was gone after that.
I'm on.
So 2 showings on this.
I said stick it in your ass.
2 in the can. That's all. That's called talent. Little the peddling pretzel boy over there.
Yes.
Pretzel peddler.
Oh, yeah, I forgot I got to do that. Yeah. Oh, and I can't talk about my Halloween costume because you can't talk about it before it happens.
Oh, please tell me, Lederhosen, please. Please tell me you're going to dress up as the little pedal pretzeler. Pretzeler?
You know, that would be
Pedal,
funny.
the
It
little
would be funny, but I feel like
pretzel
it's not.
peddler.
I don't feel like it.
That's a tongue twister.
I don't think it's a big enough challenge. I guess it's not a big enough challenge. It'd be easy to get an outfit like that, I think.
Why are you keeping us from this that hilarious visual?
Or you just want me to wear it for the show the whole time?
Absolutely.
We got to get some sound effects then. We need the bike horn. We need.
We just need a little German music.
Do you remember the Facebook one I posted with the guy and he's got the horns and
Yeah.
I could do that.
What an asshole!
You have to. Yes, we must get you in the Lederhosen, the little German pretzel peddler outfit. We must. Ooh. Oh, tangerine.
I'm going tangerine.
It's very good. It's not overpowering on that tangerine.
You have a tangerine?
It's not like super sweet. It's just nice.
Excuse me while I whip this out.
Oh, that was the wrong line.
Why do you want that beer so bad?
Because he's thirsty, dummy.
You're making a big mistake.
Cowboy.
Oh, Jesus.
No, that's rather good.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's rather good.
Yeah.
We really need animation because I could picture you in that like an animated thing.
We got to do some animation in the background. I've been telling you got to get that together.
What an asshole!
It'd be great to have some little cartoons running behind us doing funny shit. I'd be laughing the whole time.
I said stick it in your ass.
Our viewers would love it.
You're goddamn right I do. So here come 2 words for you. Shut the fuck up.
And I called out Mike McMullen.
Oh, Mike McMullen.
I told him he better listen to the show because he was giving me shit. I posted a funny post, I thought, especially seeing as I was all by myself. I had nothing better to do. I can entertain on social media. and I always joke around because I grill chicken wings in the summer. It's what I do. You know what I mean?
It's what I do.
That's right. So
what I do.
People always ask me because I always bring, if there's any leftovers, I always bring some. They love them.
Yeah.
And they always ask me, well, how long does that take? And I said, well, about 6 beers. And they don't seem to get it. You know, they're not following me. So I posted on Facebook. I took a little video.
I saw that, yeah.
I took a little video of the chicken wings looking beautiful. And a picture of 6 beers. Excuse me. And that's what I mean by it took me about 6 beers to get through it. So I timed it for my friends who don't seem to understand. They don't have the beer clock,
the beer clock
available. So I timed it, and it took me an hour and a half.
Get the fuck out of here.
One bag. Just one bag. Now, normally I would cook 2 because that fills the grill. But one bag took me about an hour and a half. It's a slow roast process. You know what I mean? You take it easy. You know, nice and slow. Nice and slow.
Nice and slow.
And usually, you know.
Okay, McMullen, you're calling him out. What was the cut? You
yeah.
got to finish it up.
Oh, he shoots back, giving me shit because it was Busch Light. Like I hope the only reason you're drinking that shit is because it was on sale. So I wrote him back. I go, Mike. Oh no! After that, I posted my dad's wine.
Yeah.
Oh my God! I always try to make sure I have a bottle of my dad's wine up there for any company that might come over. Well, my dad's not allowed to drink while he's on this medication right now, so he hasn't been drinking it. And I don't drink that stuff unless I run out of what I always buy a gallon for the weekend, which is the cheap wine. That's what I drink on the show because I'm drinking good beer usually on the show. That's how it works. That's what I'm getting at. Mike McMullen. So
Hey, Mike McMullen.
So I said, I took a picture, by the way, and I'm all getting into photography now because my new iPhone 6S Plus takes such wicked cool pictures that I started taking pictures for I could make a big picture of that. I think it would be cool. You know, that's how nice it is. So I took a couple pictures, and my dad's wine, I ran out of mine. It was Sunday night. I hate to do this because that means the only way I can preserve it being started is to put it in the fridge. It keeps it from turning, but it always kind of thickens it up a little. It's different next time I get to it, especially seeing as it's not going to be this weekend because I have a graduation party. So anyway, I took my pull off of oh my God, that wine was so good. It just being open.
I'm touching myself tonight.
We usually try to bring up the cream of the crop anyway, but the basement keeps it really nice, perfect temperature, and it was so delicious. And so I posted that on Facebook, and then I said, Mike McMullen, I've had that before. It is good. It's awesome. This, that, and the other thing. And I wrote back to him and said, Mike, listen to the show, and you'll know that I drink cheap beer and I drink cheap wine.
Is this moron number 1?
I know about good beer and good wine. I know that, I said, a man's got to know his limitations.
Yep.
See that? So if I'm going with the kind wine,
I said stick it in your ass.
you know how hard it has been for me to even put wine into the rotation when we drink 2 growlers on the show. You know what I mean? I can't even stuff it in there. And that's cheap wine. You put good wine in the mix of that, you're going to puke. This has a whole new meaning, Bob. Look.
Does this mean talent?
That means talent. Hey, Bob, this guy right here.
He's got talent.
He's got talent.
What an asshole!
Just keep up with the whole new symbol.
That's right.
What an asshole!
It's kind of of like a fish swimming too. You know, it's got a thing. It's cool. I like that. We got to make sure it's
our trademark.
Got a wiggling thumb. So anyway, try to drink the best wine on the planet with the best beer on the planet, and I think you're going to make yourself sick. You can't do it. They're two different.
Too rich.
Yeah, much too rich.
Yes.
So that's why Mike McMullen.
This is what John's going to see when the next naked woman that he gets a hold of.
What an asshole!
Mike McMullen was the first guy that I lost my shit on at work, loud, like so everybody could hear. I fucking screaming at him. Oh yeah. And I remember my managers, the ones that hired me, looking at me in fear because I was so mad at him, so furious with him. He's got like a thick skull when it comes to certain things. He just doesn't back down. He's relentless on his point. And I was just like, fuck you, you're wrong. You know what I mean? I was like, you couldn't spell it out at all. You know what I mean? Boy, you make me mad, Mike McMullen.
Yes.
I said stick it in your ass.
But he's still a good friend of mine.
Hello, cutie pie.
But I love you.
Yep, that's right. He had some serious cancer and he kicked its ass, man.
Yeah?
Serious. Yeah, he had one of them ports and stuff.
Oh,
It was
really?
big. Yeah, it was a tough battle, and he beat it. So he's a tough
Good
guy.
for him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I did want to say something nice about you, Mike McMullen. They want you to think I hated you.
Mike McMullen won cancer.
That's right. Nice job.
All right, you primitive screwheads, listen up.
Time to make the chimmy fucking chongas.
You can find us at Bob and John's Podcast at gmail.com, on iTunes and Buzzsprout.com, or
at Loose and Buttery on the Twitter and Instagram or Periscope.
And on our YouTube channel, our first Facebook page.
Sounds like you have a dick in your mouth.
And on our YouTube channel and our Facebook page at Bob and John's Super Duper Variety Power Hour. Also on Untapped at Jay's Brew and Brewmaster Pick, the 2 C's.
And soon we hope to gather up our first podcast brew. We've been talking about it for a while.
Talking about it, it'll happen.
Yeah, that's all. That's exactly right. Keep talking about it. It happens.
Yes.
That's one of the things I've just found that I enjoy about Amazon. Even though I'm not going to buy all that shit. Remember I told you what the price tag was going to be?
Yeah.
If I cashed out my card at this one point,
he had like over $1,000 worth of stuff in
like
his cart.
1,400, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, one of it was that speaker we talked about.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
It adds up quick.
Yeah.
Oh, I got that on Amazon Prime Day. I got a little speaker, Bluetooth waterproof speaker with a suction cup. It's phenomenal. It's great.
Really?
Oh, I love it.
See, all I need is something for the boat. That's it. And I don't want to have a radio on board. There's one on there. I don't use it. I don't want it.
What's also cool is I can pause stuff and I can go to back and forth on tunes on the speaker.
Oh, yeah, that's nice. You don't have to grab your phone while you're all wet.
Nah. I have my phone in the complete other room.
Oh, that's tasty. It was a surprise, though. I forgot
Surprise!
I had something different. Ooh.
Talent.
That's talent right there, folks.
What an asshole!
I like when we make things up on the show. It's great.
Talent.
We just started something right there. We're going to see that on Jimmy fucking Kimmel, and it's going to be stolen.
I don't think we're going to see talent.
Don't.
What an asshole!
You'll see. You'll see. You'll see.
Don't.
You know where it came from. What's today's date?
Right, Johnny? Fucking right. All right, come on, let's sing the thunder song. All right. When you hear the sound of thunder, don't you get too scared. Just grab your thunder buddy and say these magic words. Fuck you, thunder. You can suck my dick.
Oh, that's right.
You can't get me thunder because you're just God's farts.
Say goodnight, guys.
While in bed with Mila Kunis, good night.
Good night.
From Homebrew Studios, this has been Bob and John's Quick Shots, brought to you by Bob and John's Super Duper Variety Power Hour.
What